Hey YouTubers, it's Tony with Mayberry Mini Trucks. Today's Saturday, October 21st, 2023. And we're doing a video. This is like one of our old time videos. This is stock number S4298 ACRR72. It's a four-wheel drive, 5-speed with extra low first gear, 29,116 original miles. It's $12,200. And you might be asking, well, why so much money? Well, because it's a dump. And one of the big challenges is finding a dump that's nice. Well, this is possibly a unicorn dump. But what it is I took a vehicle, a Suzuki, and I turned it into a dump. And I said to myself, the biggest challenge I have is finding a nice dump. So I'm going to start with a beautiful, beautiful truck and then turn that into a dump. Look at that. Look at that. And then I'm going to turn it in and turn that into a dump. So that's what we did. All right. So the perimeter of the windshield. And that's what I did. I'm starting with just a gorgeous truck. 29,000 miles. The headlights have a beautiful luster. That's a dead giveaway of a nice truck right there. And it can't be glass lenses. I mean plastic lenses that look like that. That is brilliant. That means the rest of the truck's going to be nice. It's almost like my 4-washer rules for a Subaru Sandbar. The door is beautiful. It has a tiny impression right there. Look at the wheels. It has the blue paint. See? Look at that. It has the telltale blue paint dot. That's a water-based paint. And when that paint dot is still there on a Suzuki, that means a lot. Just gorgeous. Under the driver inner fender, I was showing you how pretty it is. This is ding-free, dent-free. This is dirt. That's all that is. This, guys, is absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. Oh, look at the patina. The gold patina on the Japanese hardware, guys. Look at the chains. Look at that. Man, is this nice. We have a little ding right here and here. We have a scrape that's been touched up right there. Or not a scrape, but a scratch. Beautiful. Look at this. Man, is that a nice wheel. There's that blue dot again. So we have one ding right here. And I'm not going to look under the bed because I'm going to lift the bed. The guy that did this dump, he has been in business for years doing that kind of work. And he basically, now we do have a dent, a ding slash dent, a little impression right there. Ford, Chevy, and Dodge will bring him a what I call a naked truck where there's no bed on it. It's just frame rails. And they'll say, hey, go ahead and turn this into a dump. And that's what he does for a living. He makes the dump. So when I bring him a mini truck, he's like, yeah, that's no problem. I can do that with my eyes closed. And I've had to tell him, dial it down, dial it down. Don't make, a Sherman tank. This is a mini truck. So the inside is perfect. I'm not really, but everything I've shown you is just perfection. Okay. So that's the verbal feedback. Perfection. That's what this is. And, look at that seat. Just gorgeous. Look at that, guys. Look at that. And that is to hold the floor mat in place. Just Look at that. That's dirt. That's all that is. And so we've got a couple little picks there. Like somebody had something in their pocket when they were sitting in the driver's seat, and it picked that. But so he makes dumps, and I really like it, but it cost me a lot of money to do. Oh wait, I've got to show you the dump. Sorry, that's what happens when I start telling stories. So it's just up, down. Absolutely beautiful. Look at this. So nice. So nice. So nice. Just beautiful. All right. Now, let's take this for a drive. Super tight turn radius. So $12,200. This is a unicorn. This is a unicorn. So unicorn means super, super nice. This is a 5-speed also. Oh man, does this thing have power. I've gotten up to 90 kilometers. Quick, quick, quick. Oh boy. So this is a unicorn dump. A unicorn means a stunning, stunning vehicle. And a stunning, stunning dump is particularly strange because you just hardly ever see something like that. So now we're going to go around this turn and give it some gas and see how it does. So I am like at 100 instantly, which is 60 miles per hour. So there you go. I can tell that this has extraordinary power because I've been up and down this hill doing this test drive just so many times. You get to become exceedingly familiar. And that U-turn right there means a lot. That means it's super tight on the U-turn. So now we're in fourth gear, and we're going to go up a hill. Now we're in fifth gear, and guys, so this is what I had a Daihatsu a couple weeks ago, and I said it's the most powerful truck I've ever driven. This one is a good challenger. I mean, this thing here, and this is a dump, meaning it has all that extra weight because of the extra equipment that just got added to it. So now we're going to go 30 kilometers, no, 28 kilometers per hour. Let's see what this little mule can do. I know it's going to be impressive. So, some mini trucks, for whatever reason, just really stand out on the power. This is definitely one of them. And the evidence is there. I'm going 60 kilometers per hour. No, I take it back. 65 kilometers per hour as I go up this hill. Go ahead. That's David. And David is feeling. No, he was going to the dump. So, all right, guys. So, man, oh man, what a test drive. So, we went from 28 miles per hour to 38, 39 miles per hour, 64 kilometers per hour. So, I'm going to say that's 40 miles per hour. So, we went from 28 miles per hour to 40 miles per hour up a steep hill in, are you ready? Fifth gear. That's incredible. It's particularly impressive to me because I've done so many, and I instantly know this one's got extraordinary whatever compression, and and it's so beautiful. This is a unicorn dump, and dumps when somebody in Japan. Here's the thing: when somebody in Japan goes to the Suzuki dealership in 1995, I think, or whatever. What year is this? 95? No, 98. When somebody goes to the dealership in 1998 in Japan to order a dump, they've got a good reason. They plan on using it. So now, fast forward 25 years later, I get it. It's going to be worn out. And I won't buy anything worn out unknowingly. Um, so the dumps I get, it's like scratch and claw to try to get a nice dump. And they're almost always going to show some use. Once in a while, you've seen my videos. Once in a while, I get a unicorn dump. I had a unicorn dump not too long ago. But it's a problem. It is such a hard thing to do. So, I've got a guy who knows dumps inside and out. It's not just some shade tree mechanic with a welder. Not that there's anything wrong with that. That's kind of me, right? I'm a shade tree mechanic. Not even mechanic. I'm shade tree with a welder. But he's a professional and he's been doing it for decades. So I bring him a nice, beautiful mini truck and I say, "Hey, put that stuff on there to make this dump." No problem. In fact, I've got to say, dial it down. We're not making a piece of military equipment here, which is what he's used to, right? Because he's having to make stuff for industrial applications, clearly. But you know, I've got to keep these affordable. I can't charge $17,000, right? 12,000, 12,200, I think. And so anyway, enough talking. We used synthetic oil. We used 5W30 full synthetic oil. We changed the air filter, the oil filter. We went ahead and test drove it, made sure it runs properly. We even got the law passed in North Carolina, making mini trucks street legal. Thank you, Deanna Ballard, Sarah Stevens, and Governor Cooper. And so now you'll get a title. There's no extra charges. We don't say, "Oh, you'll take that truck? Okay." And then at the last second, let you look at the invoice and say, "Well, what's that $250? Oh, that's the dock fee." What is that? I'm going to go out to dinner tonight fee, right? Pay for my extravagant dinner. We don't do that. We don't charge anything. I'm kind of proud of that, is that we only charge you 12,200. That's all you pay. That's it. That's it. Not a dime more. And that's kind of nice. It's refreshing because hardly anybody does that. And I like being the one that does that. And also, if you're long distance and you buy this vehicle, you only put down the deposit on it equal to the delivery fee. And then I bring it to Illinois or Michigan or whatever, Florida, and you don't pay for it until I show up with it, right? And that makes it easier for you, the customer. But we're really careful about communicating effectively, so that way when I show up, you're not disappointed. Your expectations are at least met, if not exceeded. We do deliver. We charge $2.50 per mile, $2.50 per mile one way. So if you're, 1,000 miles away, it's $2,500. I don't know that I'd go 1,000 miles. but I do deliver them myself. So if you're 500 miles away, $1,250. And you know, it's to accommodate the sale. We're not getting rich off of deliveries, but we're doing it to accommodate the sale of the vehicle. And I would get air filters. That's the only thing you really can't get locally. You can get your plugs, you can get your oil filter locally, your spark plugs locally, and parts. Parts are great on mini trucks. I get that a lot. How are parts? You can get a complete tune-up kit, water pump, timing belt, idler pulley, axle, stuff like that. No problem. I even have windshields because people say, "Hey, I broke my windshield." No problem. We've got windshields. I think they're $350 or $400 for the windshield. It sounds like a lot, but trust me, it's not. It's not. Guys, that's all I have to say in my video here. Thank you. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks for watching our video.